I meet people at different trade shows, cattlemen's conventions, and I tell them I'm the director of livestock operations at the Biltmore, that they often look confused because there's a lot of people just don't know what exists here in the agriculture world. In my role as a director, I have to manage the staff that are here as well, but I also have to lead the program. We have to give the program direction and lay out the course and the strategic plan for the livestock operations here at Biltmore. So we have such a huge beef cattle operation and such a huge agriculture program, and so it's always fun because I get to educate them on that and what we do and why we do it. So here at the Biltmore, we have around 600 head of total cattle. That includes steers, developing heifers, and cow herd. We have around 250 total head of sheep. That's around 100 ewes. There's several reasons that I love working with animals and knew I wanted to work with animals. One of the big reasons is just their personality. Animals just are curious. Cattle, goats, sheep, they're all curious animals. But two, animal agriculture is just near and dear to my heart. I think it's one of the most important industries in North Carolina agriculture. And it's an industry that has maybe lacked some of the research and focus that some of the other industries have, and it's really gaining traction now. Biltmore has this unique opportunity that few other places would have in North Carolina agriculture to engage the public, a public that may not be familiar with agriculture in general, and engage that public on why we do what we do, why it's important. And I think that's important to the Biltmore estate for a number of reasons, but for our legacy, for our history. George Vanderbilt, when he founded this estate, agriculture was a main focus. Develop a sustainable and healthy form of agriculture, and that we get to continue that today in the modern world that we live in, and engage the public on the very front lines of that. As when agriculture is probably a very misunderstood industry, but to engage it just like George Vanderbilt did, and thinking of new innovative ways of doing things, more sustainable ways of doing things, that's still true to our mission today. And we want to be the most innovative beef cattle operation in North Carolina that tries the most innovative things to increase efficiency in our cattle production, And so that's what we want to strive for, to reduce our carbon footprint, to reduce our inputs and increase our outputs to make agriculture and beef cattle production a more sustainable and a more environmentally friendly industry in North Carolina. My professors at NC State were really excited about the opportunity that I had gotten, and they've been very pivotal. And as I've transitioned into this role, Dr. Poole and Dr. Poore have been here to provide counsel and feedback as in their extension roles. As the Cooperative Extension Service is pivotal in agriculture communities everywhere, as well as here at Biltmore. I feel like the Animal Science Department specifically is part of my family in a lot of ways. There was a lot of people there that check in with me frequently to see how we're doing, and I hear a lot of people talk about that they might not be leaning towards NC State because it's such a big school, but I never once had that impression. Cows was just, you knew everybody, what they did, and everybody cared about you, and that was really important.